Let's talk about Pi Network. It's a cryptocurrency project with a very simple and, frankly, very seductive premise. You can mine crypto on your phone. Just by tapping a button once a day, you can accumulate Pi coins. For years, millions of people, or pioneers as they call themselves, have been doing just that, watching their digital balances grow while the coin itself remains locked away in what's called an enclosed mainnet. This means you can't actually trade it or sell it on major exchanges. It's kinda like having a vault full of gold that only opens on a specific, yet-to-be-announced date. It's a massive exercise in delayed gratification, or perhaps just a massive exercise. This long wait has created a community absolutely buzzing with anticipation, and that brings us to the latest, and possibly biggest, news to rock the world of pioneers the Pi Network Bank. The very idea is electric. Imagine if that digital currency you've been patiently mining on your phone for years could suddenly connect directly to the global financial system. We're talking about a potential bridge between the futuristic world of Web3 and the old-school brick-and-mortar world of traditional banking. The excitement is, honestly, understandable. For its millions of users, many of whom are in regions with limited access to banking, this isn't just about making money, it's about a new, more accessible financial future. The vision being painted is a grand one. Proponents imagine a hybrid model where a Pi Network bank could offer everything from standard savings accounts and credit cards to decentralized finance services like borrowing and staking, all powered by the Pi you mined on your phone. This would leverage Pi's mobile-first infrastructure to potentially reach billions of unbanked people worldwide, turning a simple app into a global financial powerhouse. It's an incredibly ambitious goal, one that promises to make Pi a household name and a serious player in both the crypto and traditional finance arenas. The only question is, how much of this is real? Because, and this is a big because, the line between ambitious vision and unsubstantiated rumor can get very blurry, especially in the world of cryptocurrency. The excitement is real, the community is huge, and the potential is, on paper, enormous. But as we stand here on December 11, 2025, the community is caught in a whirlwind of claims, counterclaims, and whispers of global compliance and secret partnerships. The promise of an open mainnet, supposedly scheduled for February 2025, has only added fuel to the fire. Everyone wants to believe their digital patience is about to pay off in a very big, very real way. To understand why a Pi Network bank is such a monumental undertaking, we need to wade into the alphabet soup of global finance regulations. First up are AML and KYC. AML stands for Anti-Money Laundering. These are the laws and procedures designed to stop criminals from disguising illegally obtained funds as legitimate income. Think of it as the financial system's bouncer, checking IDs, and making sure no one is sneaking in with a bag full of dirty money. Banks have to report suspicious activity, verify huge transactions, and generally make life very difficult for anyone trying to clean up their ill-gotten gains. Right alongside AML is its best friend, KYC, which means Know Your Customer. This is the process banks and other financial institutions use to verify the identity of their clients. It's why you have to show your driver's license, social security number, and a proof of address just to open a simple checking account. The goal is to make sure you are who you say you are, which helps prevent identity theft, fraud, and you guessed it, money laundering. For any crypto project that wants to play in the big leagues with real banks, having a rock-solid KYC and AML framework isn't just a good idea, it's a non-negotiable requirement. Now, let's add one more acronym to the pile, ISO 20022. This one might sound incredibly boring, but it's the key to the entire kingdom of international banking. For decades, banks have used a messaging system called SWIFT to talk to each other and send trillions of dollars around the world every day. ISO 20022 is the new, super upgraded version of that language. It's a universal standard for financial data that allows for much richer, more detailed information to be sent with every transaction. The deadline for financial institutions to fully adopt this new standard is November 2025, which is right now making it a very hot topic. Why does this matter for Pi? Because if Pi Network wants to connect to global banks, it needs to speak their language. Becoming ISO 20022 compliant would mean that Pi's infrastructure is compatible with the next generation of global finance. It would put Pi in the same conversation as other compliant cryptocurrencies like Ripple and Stellar, which were built with this kind of integration in mind. Achieving this, along with bulletproof AML and KYC protocols, is the holy trinity of legitimacy. It's the difference between being a niche digital token and being a true global financial asset, It's a massive technical and regulatory mountain to climb. So, with all that regulatory context in mind, let's dive into the rumors. The internet, particularly social media platform X, is on fire with claims that Pi Network has already done it. There are widespread reports, repeated in countless posts and videos, that Pi Network is now fully compliant with global AML and KYC standards. Even more, these rumors insist that Pi has achieved the coveted ISO 20022 compliance, paving the way for partnerships with major banks like HSBC and BNP Paribas. Some claims even go as far as to say a Pi Network bank is a done deal, with Pi-branded credit cards already in production. This is where we need to bring in a giant flashing sign that says, hold on a minute. While the excitement is palpable, the truth is far more nuanced. As of today, the Pi Core team, the official leaders of the project, has not confirmed the existence of a Pi Network bank. They have not announced that they are fully compliant with global AML and KYC regulations, nor have they confirmed any official partnerships with the major banks being named in these rumors. The core team has repeatedly issued warnings to its community, stating that only what Pi Core team says is real, and has even launched campaigns to encourage users to report misinformation. So what has been confirmed? We know the Pi Core team is actively working on strengthening its ecosystem. They have indeed made significant upgrades to their KYC process, reportedly using AI to improve efficiency and accuracy for millions of users. They are also known to be exploring ISO 20022 compliance. It's a logical and necessary step for their stated ambitions. There have been confirmed integrations with firms like OnRamper to explore ways to connect Pi wallets to the traditional financial system. And the Pi Ventures Fund made its first investment in an AI platform, showing a clear intent to build out the network's utility. These are positive, concrete steps. They are foundational moves that could, one day, lead to the kind of banking integration everyone is talking about. However, these steps are a world away from the sensational claims of a fully operational, globally compliant Pi bank that is ready to launch. The reality is that the core team is laying the groundwork, while a large segment of the community has jumped ahead and started building the penthouse. The gap between confirmed actions and community speculation is massive, and it's crucial to distinguish between the two. Achieving true global banking integration is an incredibly complex and arduous process. It's not as simple as flipping a switch or signing a partnership deal. It involves navigating a labyrinth of regulations that vary from country to country, building fail-safe security systems, and gaining the trust of a deeply conservative financial industry. Experts point out that even with ISO 20022 compliance, a direct bridge between a volatile cryptocurrency and a traditional bank is highly complex. It would likely require intermediate steps, such as a stablecoin pegged to a real-world currency, to manage risk and ensure stability, none of which the Pi Core team has officially announced. This is why many financial analysts and crypto experts remain skeptical. They see the ambition, but they are waiting for more concrete proof and clear communication from the project's leadership. The recent market data, which showed a record-high number of Pi tokens being moved to exchanges in November 2025, suggests that even within the community, there is significant fear and an intent to sell as soon as possible. This sentiment highlights a core challenge. For Pi to function as a stable part of a banking system, its value can't be subject to the massive volatility and sell-offs typical of many cryptocurrencies upon their initial exchange listing. This brings us to the most important takeaway. Be incredibly careful about where you get your information. The Pi network ecosystem is rife with fake news, exaggerated claims, and outright scams designed to prey on the hopes of millions of pioneers. Rumors, like the global consensus value of $314,159 per Pi, are pure fantasy, yet they persist because people want to believe them. These unverified claims create unrealistic expectations and can lead to poor financial decisions. It is absolutely essential to treat any information that does not come directly from the Pi Core team's official channels with extreme skepticism. Ultimately, the story of the Pi Network Bank is a powerful lesson in hope, hype, and the critical need for due diligence. The project has taken tangible steps toward building a legitimate and useful ecosystem, but the road ahead is long and filled with regulatory hurdles. Whether this ambitious vision of banking the unbanked becomes a reality or remains a rumor depends entirely on the actions, not the whispers, of the Pi Core team. Until they make an official announcement, the Pi Network Bank remains exactly what it is, a tantalizing possibility, but not a confirmed fact. So, keep your excitement in check and always verify your sources.